Hello and hello again. This is Tibblewinkles and welcome back to OneShot. And that is... And there we go. That was the elevator ride, and I guess after last episode and me exploring a lot, there was that factory place on the far left, but I would like to go to the library, and that would be where we'll start this episode. Okay, this is an interesting fella. Let's talk to him. What? I didn't say anything. Well, stop staring at me then. I was just looking at your book. Yes, you're in the library. There's books in the library. Go bug the chatty one upstairs. Okay then. The author's books cover a wide range of topics. It seems there are no subjects he does not write about. Quite the Renaissance man, don't you think? I guess so. But he's been focusing on documenting the world as of late. Oh? They say this city is the last bastion of civilization. Soon, these books may be the only thing we have to remember the rest of the world by. I guess that's why the library is so packed. And this is a slow day, mind you. A computer, it's currently turned off. So let's keep talking to people. Oh, hello. Do you need directions? Let's see. This area here is mostly historical accounts. The reference section is downstairs and, I'm not sure where the children's section is. Sorry. That's okay. I'm not really looking for books. Oh, are you here to look for the author then? No. Oh, that's good. I mean, that means you won't be disappointed. I've been volunteering here for months and I've never seen him, not even once. He works together with the head librarian on publishing, so you'd think he would at least show up once in a while. But he doesn't? Yeah, he seems kinda reclusive, which is weird for a guy who supposedly travels the world. Maybe it's just around people. One moment, I need to set something. Alright then, I am back. Let's check the bookshelf. Books are neatly placed on the shelf. Okay, nothing much here. Books are placed neatly on the shelf. A pile of books on the ground. A pile of books on the ground. Okay, it doesn't seem like there's much here. Wonder what he says. He just glared at me. I don't think we should bother him, Jacob. Okay, robots.
Hello, person.
Hi.
Reshelving in progress. Please watch out for potential falling bugs.
I will.
Reshelving in progress.
Okay. Okay, computer's currently off. On the shelf are neatly placed books. Okay, I guess it's going to be the same. Some sort of plaque. Oh, hello there. The author is so cool. I heard he can travel all over the world with a flying machine. That's how he gathers materials for his books. Wow. You know, I tried looking for the flying machine with my binoculars for ages. Never saw such a thing though. Look at this eye roll. Okay then, so that's the same. And there's a tea mug head right here. So, what do you think about the author? I don't know.
Have you read his stuff yet? If not, you should. There's a couple of his books in this room that aren't occupied yet. Hurry before someone takes them.
A big book with a black clover on the cover. The title says, A Comprehensive Guide to Phosphors. Huh. Okay, let's read a few pages. As a general rule, if a phosphor loses its glow entirely, it cannot be relit unless exposed to the sun. If the phosphor is merely dim, it may be possible to boost it through exposure to another phosphor of higher energy. But even so, the boosted phosphor will never return to its original brightness. Chapter 5. A survey of phosphors found in the natural world. Blue phosphor, location, the Barrens. Out of the common phosphors, blue phosphor is of moderate levels of energy. It can exist in both organic and mineral forms. The mineral form is most commonly found in the metallic sands of the Barrens. The organic form is most commonly found in phosphor shrimp and their secretions. Although the light emission of blue phosphor is powerful, it has what I would describe as self-conserving properties. That is to say, the glow may not be constant. Most forms of blue phosphor will stop glowing if left undisturbed for long periods of time. If using blue phosphor to power machines, a motor would be set at the baseline level of activity to ensure constant agitation of the phosphor. Alternatively, live phosphor shrimp can be used. Green phosphor, location, the Glen. Out of the three common phosphors, green phosphor is of the highest energy. It is also the rarest of the common phosphors, as it can only be found in organic form. Known sources include the sap of phosphor trees, fireflies, and various mosses. Although this phosphor is present in ubiquitous ground-covering moss in the Glen, it is only in minute amounts and almost impossible to concentrate. Green phosphor is ideal for industrial use. However, due to its relative scarcity and past over-harvesting, there is currently no reliable source. Thankfully, at least locals of the Glen will still have enough to get by. Red phosphor, location, the refuge. Out of the common phosphors, red phosphor is of the lowest energy. It exists exclusively in mineral form and can only give light when in solution. The dilute red phosphor abundant in the city's water channels can be concentrated and induced with currents. This can create an artificial high energy state with greater luminosity. One major caveat is that the phosphor in this supersaturated solution will precipitate out rather quickly. As soon as the phosphor recrystallizes, it loses its glow permanently. If using supersaturated red phosphor as a power source, make sure there are proper facilities or surfaces that can replace it frequently. And that is about phosphor. I believe there's other books around here. Let's talk to this person first. The author's latest books are really something, yeah? The head librarian just released a bunch last week. Oh? They're big compendiums, you see them if you look around. Kinda different from his earlier works though. I'm used to reading his travel logs and novels, mostly. Oh, and picture books, those too. I like pictures. A big book with a black clover on the cover. The title says, Emergence of New Ecological Niches in a Post-Sun World. Okay, here we go. More reading. Phosphor shrimp, also known as seed shrimp in certain vernaculars due to the shape of their transparent coat. These aquatic invertebrates are the most abundant life form in the oceans surrounding the Barrens. Here you see a diagram with the dorsal phosphor glands, and it's 0.5 centimeters, pretty small. Common firefly, a nocturnal beetle with a vibrant glow, sometimes captured en masse and put in jars to be used as living lamps by the Glen's residents. This has inspired the now common practice of using fossil shrimps to do the same. And it's 1 centimeter, around half an inch. Okay, that was a pretty short read. Look at this little child with a big googly eyes.
The author publishes books at a highly accelerated, almost inhuman pace. In fact, he has put out more books in 1 year than most authors do in a lifetime. According to the head librarian, there is still a large amount of material he has written, but not yet published. One cannot help but to wonder where he can get so much done in so little time. I did the calculations and the numbers simply do not add up.
Maybe he can stop time?
No such mechanism exists in this world. Is that actually possible in your home dimension?
Nah, I just saw it in a movie once. About superheroes and stuff. I haven't seen any superheroes in this world. Saw a lot of robots though.
Well, I guess robots are more plausible than superpowers.
True. TV head. You're going through these pages pretty fast.
Actually, it's mostly pictures.
Oh?
Yeah, the author doesn't only write books, he also illustrates them. Sometimes he makes books out of only pictures.
Neat. Well, that's basically everything in this little book club over there. Let's go to the other side and see if there's anything to look at. Oh, is that the head librarian? What are you doing to that book? Don't worry, these are my own books that I wrote. I just pulled them off the shelves to modify them. I have to cross out some sections. Most sections. Huh? How come? 'Cause otherwise, they think I copied him. Him? The author. I mean, I don't really see the point of writing anything anymore. The author is just gonna write about the same thing, and then everyone will love it. And nobody's gonna remember the books that came out before his. Oh, I mean, I ain't hating. I can see why people go nuts over his stuff. That guy's got major talent. But it just hurts, you know? It's never fun when people call you a copycat for something you wrote about first. I can see that. People call me a cat all the time. Even though I'm a person, and cats are pets. And mouses. I sure hope people don't think I eat mice. Huh. Then I guess we're in the same boat, kiddo. Well, I think I changed at least half a book's worth of content. And even then, it's still too similar. Looks like I'll just have to accept my fate. Well, I guess being called a cat isn't all that bad. As long as people don't assume you eat mice. It's a little plant. Okay then, is there anything else? Is this any different? Neatly placed books. Okay, let's go up and talk to this robot. Excuse me?
Oh, you are the Messiah. Welcome.
When I first entered the city, a big robot told me to look for a library on the surface. This is the same library, right?
Affirmative.
Oh, goody. Well, we're here. What do we do now? The big robot only said there'd be clues here.
That is a question for the head librarian, George. Allow me to call her. She is not picking up.
Is she not there?
She is here. She is in the archival room upstairs. When she is concentrating on her work, she will ignore any and all phone calls. For several days.
Yikes. Can you go get her in person then?
Leaving this post is not in my programming.
Then Can I go myself?
Of course. The archival room is accessible through the stairwell behind me.
Gotcha, thanks. Okay then, there we go.
On my third cup. I can't feel my limbs. But I have to stay awake. I need to find out how this book ends. Curse the author and his beautiful cliffhangers.
Okay. Computer's currently off. Okay, so there we go. Sometimes I get like that. Haven't read a good book before.
Unauthorized entry. Library card required for further access.
Wait, what?
Library card required for further access.
I don't have a library card though. Where can I get one?
This is a question for the head librarian, George. Allow me to call her.
Oh, here we go again.
She is not picking up.
I figured. Are you sure you just can't let me through?
Letting you through without a library card is against my programming.
What? Even in an emergency?
My programming is not flexible. I have not been tamed.
Okay then. So I think I know where I need to go, but a coffee machine. It's almost empty. Okay then, so let's go to the street vendors and grab the picture card. And then I think the next thing I need to do is probably, let's see, let's go to the vendor street. I believe that's where the person is. Oh, what's this? There's a slot here. Looks like paper or something might come out from it. It didn't do anything.
Are you here for your photos?
No?
Alrighty then. I'll just, stand here.
It's an empty rectangular slot. Looks like something could fit in here. Wait. Let's see. A large... Well, let's try this then. Okay. And then... thick lens? I'm not really sure what I'm trying to do here, so let's just put the stuff in. Okay. So I wonder what the combination is. Let's see. Okay then, I am back and it seems like I don't know enough to do this. So the next place I can go is the factory, and I believe I can go straight to it. Okay, so it is a factory, so let's go in there and just see what's up in this place and just do the stuff.
In order to gain further access to the labs, you must pass the security system test.
Huh?
You must change the color of the lights into a specific configuration. Allow me.
How do I solve this?
That is part of the test.
Bummer. 0 lights correct. Access denied. 9 tries left. Bummer. The luminescence index of liquid red phosphor decreased by a factor of 3.57% this past week. Alarming, to say the least. That's the sharpest decline I've seen, and the number is only increasing. We will have to further concentrate the phosphor now, for it to be of any use. It's hard to believe, but there's a good chance this city could run out of light in as little as 6 months. What are we going to do? A bunch of words are on the screen. I don't understand any of it. Well, okay, let's keep going. Oh, that leads outside. Okay. Okay. Let's have a look.
Beep boop. This is the printer room where machine parts are made. Also robots. Beep boop.
Da, 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 da. Okay. It may help you to go one color at a time. Management. Okay. If all else fails, wait for the puzzle to reset. Maybe you'll get an easier one next time. It can also help to write down previous attempts. Management. Okay, seems like management is trying to help us with something. But, okay, let's do this puzzle thing. How many colors do we have? Okay.
0 lights, correct. Access denied, 8 tries left.
Oh, that was close. I was on my final try and I made it. Okay, cool. On the first go as well. My robot! What happened? I don't know. I left for a minute and... what am I going to do?
It's not that, bro.
Oh no, the glitch has got it. I guess I'm going to call it the glitch or the whatever you call it, but... Well, we proceeded. Let's go to the central building. Oh dear. I can barely keep my eyes open. Man, how does Dr. Silverpoint get all that energy? I wonder what the author would do in this situation. Dr. Silverpoint usually references his works. Okay. None of us has been sleeping very well in the light of recent events. The square particles took out a few of my robots last week, and... she fell asleep. Wow. The Baron's engineer just reported another sighting of the particles in the cliff area. Well, nothing unusual at this point. I am picking up some disruptions in Sector 8 of the city. This is consistent with our earlier findings. Not good at all. Monitoring. There sure are a lot of computers here, and they look important too. These square particles just took out 2 of my robots in the glen. We might have to put off the water analysis projects for now. Okay. What else? Let's go to the right building. These robots are malfunctioning at a frightening rate. Physical damage from square particle anomalies is almost impossible to revert. No living person can touch them unless they have a death wish. But if we're lucky, sometimes the squares go away on their own. But not before taking away one of the robot's arms, or legs, or head. Okay. I don't know if you've ever seen a headless robot before, but it's quite a sight to behold. And also quite dangerous.
I cannot stop spinning.
This is so tedious.
I miss the good old days before our robot repairing robots broke down. Now all the robots have to be assembled by actual people.
But aren't you a robot?
No? I mean, do I sound like a robot to you?
Not really, but your head is a TV?
What does that have to do with anything?
Never mind. A robot.
Okay. I think we're getting very close to Dr. Silverpoint.
Hello? Huh? Oh, shoot. If I had known you'd be here so soon, I would have turned off the darned lock. Hello there. Sorry about the weird security measures. It's okay. Jacob helped me solve it.
Did they now?
So, can I help you with anything? Yeah. Do you know how I can get a library card? A library card? You'll have to ask the library for that. I tried. I needed to see the head librarian, but I can't get to see her without a library card. But at the same time, she's the one who gives out the library cards. Really? Huh, that sounds like a George, alright. I'm sorry you caught her on a bad day. Oh, wait, I know. I can give you my library card. It won't be hard for me to get another one. Wow, thanks. Here, you're all set, I think. Wait, shoot. I forgot. The front desk library bots have facial recognition. And my photo in the card won't match you. Unless I tape a photo of my face to your face. That was a joke. Who knows, maybe you'll get lucky and the robot will take it anyway. Worst comes to worst, you can always find somewhere to take a photo. I think... Oh? That's... How did you get this? This robot lady in the Barrens gave it to me. She looked kinda like you. I see. It was supposed to be a breakthrough, you know? I even based her on myself so I'll know it works. Breakthrough? We wanted to build a robot that acts like a person, thinks like a person. A robot that isn't bound by its own code. Oh, but turns out you can't really build anything like that. Too many contradictions in the code made her unstable. That was the only time I've ever seen a robot go rogue. Scariest day of my life, tell you that. Rogue? But she seemed so nice when we talked. Even if she talked a little weird. She's been repaired for some time now. My friend was able to stabilize her volatile state through his own means. A real miracle worker, that. After he was through, she ended up turning out just like how I wanted, but the damage was already done. I gave up on her back then. We all did. I'm sure she realized that. And now, she won't ever come back. She won't even answer my letters. I'm sorry. Sorry for rambling. You should hold on to that amber, okay? I will.
Okay then, so that kind of explains why Silver is, for a moment there I thought Silver was her. And that also explains why Dr. Silverpoint named her robot Silver. It's basically her. And let's see.
So, you've been walking all over the world, huh? Geez, I can't imagine. Do you get really tired sometimes? Kinda. But I don't mind. It's actually really pretty. Haha, I'm glad you think so. Even with the sun gone, the world is still a beautiful place. What did the world look like with the sun? Oh, You know, it's kind of embarrassing to admit how little of it I've actually seen. Oh? Ironic, isn't it? Even though I'm the world's leading researcher, all I do is stay here and build robots. They're the ones exploring the world. I just write down the data, crunch numbers, generate graphs. Right. I've been seeing robots everywhere. I just thought it was because the world was too dangerous for most people to explore. That's not far from the truth, actually. But I know someone who still does his research firsthand. Oh? Even after the segments of the world started collapsing and access to the more remote areas became difficult. I mean, he outright built a machine that could fly. Something we all thought was not physically possible. Oh, that's... I asked him about working with us, so he provides us with all sorts of insights from time to time. But for some reason, he really didn't want to build robots. Or, more specifically, coding them. How come? Beats me. I mean, he's happy to work with robots. In fact, he even... it's been a while since we last talked. He must be really busy with his books now. Yeah. Don't overwork yourself, okay? Your journey is just as important as your end goal. Cliché, but true. Okay. And what's this? Something is poking out from this shelf. It's a tube of glitter glue. You can have it if you want. Never know when you need to glitter things up, right? Oh? Are you sure? Yeah, I have tons of those. Thank you. So, I think I've recorded for a good while. That would be all the time I have. I guess that giant camera thing is going to be where I'll do the picture and then I'll have to find some sort of way to glue it in and all the fancy stuff. And that would be for the next episode. For a moment there, I did think that this would be the last episode of OneShot, but it seems like we have probably at least one or maybe even two left to go, depending on the amount of reading I have yet to do. Well anyway, thank you very much for watching. If I did a good job, give us a thumbs up. Any thoughts, please leave them in the comment section down below, and I hope to see you in our next adventure. Bye bye.